Happy holidays! Welcome to No Madness Life, your New Year. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button if you like, become a member. Links in the description. Christmas Willie on the scene, folks. Look at all the people that have joined me. Thank you. It's always a shocker, you know what I mean? That people just want to come in here and hang out and listen to the ramblings of an old lady. But thank you, I appreciate it. We never know. We never know what's going to occur on the YouTube streets, but we're here for it, folks, especially in the foodieverse. Hello, everybody. We got a lot of green in here today. If you noticed, I gifted 5 more memberships. Welcome. Probably all trolls and they hate me, but this is how it works out. YouTube doesn't let you pick. They don't let you pick. It is what it is. Hi, everybody. I'm here for the shit show. I'm here to MC the shit show. Now, I know people are like, No Madness, you're dreaming. Foodie's not going to Canada. Of course I'm dreaming. What do you think? I'm a time traveler? If I did, I'd have pictures. See? The bitch is here, right? But I don't. This is the fun of it. The speculation. Why did Peetz quit his job? Why is he moving out of his comfortable bedroom in his mom's friend's house? Why? You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get on board with that, life's too serious for you. Seriously. You need to go watch serious shit. Because this is fun. Thank you so much, Tinkerbell. I appreciate it. Leon, because he's an idiot. Thank you. He always gives up the nuggets. He's moving. I'll probably have to go stay with my mom for a while. He can't. He told us that before. Because she'll get in trouble. He's not supposed to be there. It's like an income-based housing, 1 bedroom. He'd have to sleep on the couch. He did that before, but he wasn't supposed to. Pam Talks, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas to me. And you know who you are. Thank you for the Cash App for Christmas. I appreciate you. Hope he finds a nice mansion for them. Oh, trust and believe. He's not finding the place. She is. Because it's going to be all about the aesthetics. Does she look broke or not? Is it a 2-bedroom? Is it a 1-bedroom? Girl, I mean, if you're going to sign a year lease, they need room to spread out. You know what I'm saying? Because the funk gets funky up in there. She'll probably get back to Kia and the cat, Sam. You know what I'm saying? That's what I dream about. So if you don't like my dreams, I can't help you. I don't dream she's still in Kuwait. Hell no. Put a 1 in the chat if you think we should be dreaming about her being in Kuwait. Yeah, I didn't think so. It could be one in there. And if it is, I don't know you. I don't want her to have Sam. Well, you don't get a choice. It's going to be that or a new kitten. You know how she is. And they'll name it together. We all wish she's in Canada. It'll be a double-wide cardboard box. Wouldn't it be great? Now, listen, rumor has it on the Reddit. Now, I don't put stock in the Reddit. I put stock in the rumors. Listen, that Uncle Phil has been asking around for apartments. What? Is that a lie? Salah's not on her side. He never has been. He's on his own side. He's a weirdo. Just like they said, just like Keemstar said, he's a weirdo. Just like Foodie agreed with. Yeah, he's a weirdo. Peetz has a weird way of showing his excitement for Foodie's arrival. He's been shut down. This is going to be her ta-da moment. He's not allowed to take that away. They posted Aunt Phyllis's request itself. Thank you, Scarlett, for verifying it. She posted on her Facebook. Needing help finding an apartment. And you still think that it's not stacking up, that Foodie's home for good? Everything a coincidence these days. I think she was kicked out. I think Salah had to kick her out because the father said, you're done with this. You're done with this, or I'm going to deport you myself with her. Now you're 99% certain she's back in Canada. There you go, Tommy Tube. Shit is lining up. Here's a little sneak peek. Here's a little sneak peek at Curious Cat. Thank you so much for the superstar. The burger. Love it. Happy holidays. They probably want her out of Smee's house as quick as possible. Everyone acts surprised when Foodie goes live in Canada. Okay, but we got to practice our faces, people. You got to be kidding. Insert shock face. Curious Cat is a lovely person, yes. Curious Cat, you got a channel? Let me go look. Hold on, everybody. This is important YouTube business. Curious Cat chats. You do! How adorbs! I like it. You're a kitty cat. Speaking for all the cats out there that may or may not be abused. If you don't know Curious Cat's channel, there it is. Just put in @CuriousCatChat, all capital C's. Meow, meow. Isn't that adorbs? Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'll support yours. Give it a little subscribe. Wonder what the breakup story will be. It's going to be a health related. You know that. The best health care I can get in Canada, so I had to come back. She pulled that one before. Can she pull it twice? Probably. We don't care as long as she's back. That's what her story will be. She's never to return. They got a big circle of her face, right? At the immigration in Kuwait with a big red circle and a line through it. Now, another 2 abandoned pets, right? Julia, hamster. Yeah. I feel bad for Julia, too, but we knew this was going to happen. She needs to be roommates with Peetz. Look at this. This is what we're in for if she is. Remember these days? Oh, my God. Look at this shit. Kenya. Look at the way Peetz holds his spoon or a fork, right? Like an inmate. His teeth just fight with this food. I don't know why. She's over there buttering bread, keeping her eye on his food. She always does. Let's just watch this for a second, get a reminder of what's to come.
I'm gonna have bread and butter.
Of course you are, darling. A whole loaf. Look at him. Watch him eat. Just ignore her for a second. You can watch her sketchy eyes in a minute. Watch him. Watch how he fights. His teeth fight his food. Watch. It's like they're afraid.
My meal. Do you like bread and butter, Peetz?
Nope.
Look how he stabs his food. This is straight up inmate shit.
I'm a weirdo.
You're not weird. Well, we're both weird.
You're both weird. We live for it.
So this is just like margarine, whatever.
Nobody cares. Just butter up. Butter up, buttercup.
Blue menu margarine.
Great thumbnail, Foodie. Great.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
It must be really hot. I'm gonna dunk it. Feed it
Beavis and Butthead, Dumb and Dumber, Pinky and the Brain. They definitely make the greatest. You ever seen her eat a meal with Salah at home? Never.
Us?
Yeah.
Watch food. Watch how they eat. She keeps her eye on his plate. She's a food aggressive, like a chihuahua. And then he eats like it hurts. But we love it.
That's really good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's see if the meat's tender. Is it tender?
Nah.
No, it's not tender at all. She used an Instapot. How do you fuck up an Instapot? I'm gonna guess she didn't sear the meat first, right? To keep the juices inside. How do you mess up an Instapot? Only Foodie can do that.
It's definitely still a bit tough. Could definitely stand to have been...
She always watches his food. Always. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Tenderer.
Not bad though.
This one Peetz was cleaner, right? That meat hurts Pete's teeth, you can tell.
So, if we try to make a stew
She put in frozen meat? Of course she did.
in that pressure cooker again, it'll come out even better.
Oh, no, she'll never marry Peetz. Nope. She thinks he's inferior to what she deserves. She does. He's just the only person that you can never burn a bridge with when it comes to how much he loves her. Like as a human, as his friend, as his confidant. Like she's all he has, and she just keeps thinking she deserves better. It's great. I mean, look at her. Doesn't she look like she deserves like an Arabian prince? Stop. Y'all.
Yeah.
Who quits their job with no plan B and only has 15 grand? Ah, Peetz. Yeah. Let's get on with that show. We only covered part of it. Here we are, back to picking at our fucking ears. God help me. Oh my God. How and why? Why, Peetz? This is modern day Peetz, 2 years later.
Oh, my mom supports it. My mom was the one who told me to quit now.
So your mom told you to quit your job. Maybe in passing because you were whining too much, and she goes, whatever, then just quit.
My mom was encouraging me to quit early.
Why? Why would your mom encourage you to quit early? That makes no sense. Okay, you're digging too deep, bro. You're gonna poke that smooth brain. Oh, there you go. Wipe the remnants off of your shirt. The punishment I endure watching these people.
Probably.
Oh.
Cool Earthband t-shirt for Christmas. I mean, maybe I'll get myself a couple new graphic t-shirts.
They both have flat ears. Yeah, it could be a Cornwall thing.
Don't know about an Earthband one, but... Any bookstores having a revival? Ah. Need a new one in the rotation? Yeah, I could probably use a couple new ones in the rotation. I do have some. I do have a few others that I don't use often.
Somebody in there said, are you worried you could go homeless if you run out of money? I have the chat up because I have to. He mumbles.
Your mom will give you a monthly allowance? No, she's broker than I am.
He said, do you think your mom will give you a monthly allowance? Oh, God.
Were you to go homeless if you run out of money? Worst case, I'd have to move back in with my mom, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, think about this. He said he wanted to move out of this place. He doesn't have a lease. Worst case scenario, I'll have to move back into my mom's house. But I don't think that's going to happen. So is he banking on Foodie coming home?
Six, 10 clones of this current brown shirt.
Yeah, that brown shirt, you need to ignite it outside.
Like, yeah. I've got enough to survive a good few months. 15K is not a lot of money.
Can you imagine you finally save money after destroying not only your credit, but your savings account because of moving in with Foodie in the villa, right? And then she never created a show with you because she found he who shall not be mentioned and literally left you in the dust. Left you broke, left you hungry, and then you finally build up a safety net. And oddly enough, Foodie is taking a month off of YouTube. Auntie's out there on the Facebook looking for an apartment. Is she going to live with Auntie? Is it going to be the three of them, the three fucking musketeers? Oh my God, please tell me no. Anyway, he's going to get a haircut. First time in forever. That's another thing. He's getting a haircut. So now you're going to waste. You're just going to like sleep and game and play with your little pretty pony set until you're broke again? How is this even a life plan? Get your finger out of your ear. You are making me want to throw up.
I mean, it's enough for a good few months without like having to worry about anything.
Can you believe he's doing this on a live stream? What if you were up on somebody's big screen TV? The Funkles, season 4, The Funkles, right? They better have a good intro.
Was broke, yeah. Attempted assassination of Nick Quintus. I didn't say anything about that. Hey, lady di. You know how long it took you to find your job? Yeah, like a few days. Canadian pensioner? Indeed. Pay 15K to suddenly do a live stream.
I think she's got him on a hook, too. I do, too. I feel like she's got Peetz on a hook. She did this last December, too, when she said she was coming home for good and she was going to get an apartment and an Amazon wish list because she has nothing because she didn't put it in storage like we recommended. How bad would that have been to put it in storage and pay for it? Stupid. I mean, my God. I have never seen people just live by the seat of their pants at 40.
Good job. I mean, I wouldn't really want to do that because it would be disrespectful.
Oh, the hijab thing, yeah. We almost ended there. Let's move forward.
Be like, oh, you start Monday.
And then he's talking about, I could find a job and I'd probably have to start on Monday. Well, okay, and then he drinks sink water. We know that. We're used to it.
I have to work, plus the money from the days that I would work.
Oh, yeah, gave up his bonus by quitting 12 days too soon. Oh, no, 11. Yeah, at this point, it's 10 days.
Service for a company called Trusted House Sitters.
Yeah, pet sitting. That's where he worked. He just quit. It was online. He didn't have to go anywhere. He sat in that chair and did his job. He didn't have to go anywhere and catch a bus or anything. And he was going to get a bonus in literally 11 days. Honestly.
Happy belated birthday, JJ.
No, he quit. He quit. He wasn't fired. He quit. He bragged about how he was going to quit after his live stream the night before.
Yeah, if somebody came on and was like, hey, this set is awful. I want to leave. What we had to do is be like, okay, I understand. We need you to contact the pet parent first. We need you to stay until the homeowner has had a chance.
Yeah, we covered that. That was how boring his job was. That was the stress of his job. When somebody would say, I don't like it here. I don't want to pet sit anymore. And then they'd be like, could you just stay there until we get a hold of the pet owners and figure out something else? That was the stress. That was the stress. Oh, my God.
Deserve hardly factors into anything.
Yeah, his bonus was around 400 he would have got. Plus the paycheck he would have got for working another almost 2 weeks. Well, the one thing about Peetz is if he did get fired, he'd tell you. He's not like Foodie. Yes, Peetz's mom's still alive.
Will I use the jacuzzi? No. Like a doctor's appointment. I mean, the issue is like, let's say that I somehow manage to get on disability.
Not gonna happen, but go ahead.
The money you get for that is fucking terrible.
Better than zero.
You get just so little money on disability. Experiment with new dinner recipes now you have extra time. I mean, I could. I probably won't bother. What about moving? What about moving?
Yeah, what about moving? Everybody lean in.
Have a boyfriend I haven't met in person yet. You know, you know, you know. Well, I hope that goes well, Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna. Jenna's in there with a wrench. I want to move to the cold. The South is too hot. Then she says, it is a lot. I'm asking a therapist. Okay, good. You're in therapy. Then she says, also, I have a boyfriend. I haven't met in person yet. But, you know, when you know, you know. Life is lifing. Okay, Jenna. I think Jenna's the new teardrop in the Peetz chat. We're gonna keep an eye on Jenna's story. She holds a wrench. But she's, you know what I'm saying? She's a user and a liar, Peetz, and that's what you trust. Shake my head. Of course he does. She was his first, and he wanted to marry her. He was ready to marry her. He don't care what she does. He don't care what he has to do to take care of her. He don't care. She is his forever person. Foodie is Peetz' forever person.
Life is lifing. I hope it goes well. Don't want to. Sure. But minimum rent is like $2,000. I mean, it depends on where you live, Carmen.
Okay, now he's going to start talking about, people are asking him about moving. So now he's going to talk about what rent. So obviously he's been looking at rent, okay?
But like here in Cornwall.
We looked up Cornwall, dude. Yeah, Peetz is lonely. Been waiting for Foodie to come home. Oh, she'll burn through all his money. Absolutely. She did before.
It has been a while, but I feel like I remember looking it up and it's like $1,300 for a bachelor apartment.
Well, we found a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, lower unit in a home with a backyard for $1,400 there in Cornwall, Peetz. It's all right, though. Aunt Phyllis is on it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Take your time. He's texting Foodie. Foodie was texting him the whole live. She does that when he's live, you know, just to keep him in check. Peetz 100% wants Chantel to come back. Yep. He absolutely does. Yep, he absolutely does. Even back in December, he was like, yeah, I'd move back in with her. And he goes, what did he say? He said, I'm not counting on it. That's what he said last December. And he didn't quit his job. He kept his job, even though he hated it. But now, Foodie's taking a month off YouTube, and Peetz goes and quits his fucking job. This don't make sense, unless shit's about to happen.
Close to 40 years old.
Yeah.
Got a QA in the gaming world? I don't think I would. I'm not honestly very good at gaming. Hey Laura, am I currently on meds? I am not.
You can't believe Foodie has that kind of power over Peetz? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. He's non-confrontational, and she's the only person he can literally live with that doesn't put him down or doesn't. And she makes him happy. He even when she cheated on him, and she told Peetz, you know, she was already moving into BB's, right? And Peetz didn't know they were engaged. Did you know that? But anyway, Peetz said, "I don't care." He goes, "I don't care how many men you're with. Can't we please just stay together?" That's what he said. Yep, he did. It is heartbreaking. You better treat him better. I know he was devastated when Chantal moved away. It was. I mean, you know what? I don't care for either one of them, you know, and the way they treat people and themselves and animals. Don't get me started on the animal thing, even with Pete. But I'm just saying, like, it's quite the show.
We'll have to accumulate savings with disability payments. Honestly, not sure. Get them if you have under a certain amount of assets. I would not be at all surprised if it was like you need to be so broke in order to.
I think she's been texting. She's been texting him the whole life, is what we think. Yeah, I know, Scarlett. That was terrible. She said she's not responsible for his mental health, but then the whole internet,
Yeah, in most
the
cases,
whole internet's responsible for hers, right?
It's like you need to be so broke. You need to be so broke in order to qualify for.
Yeah, well, you're not broke, and they will do a money trail in your bank. Georgia Peetz, thank you for the super chat. Peetz is so dumb. 15,000 won't last long. Plus, he's got money he saved from his job too. So I'm guessing he's got about 20 grand. And Foodie's already had her eyes on it. Now, this is what people were speculating, that his dad left him the inheritance, but it took a while for him to actually receive the money, and they think he just received it. And now all of a sudden, Foodie's on, you know, off YouTube for a month.
Any type of government assistance.
So maybe she was planning on going back home and ending this bullshit. And her and Peetz have been talking. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, well, I was planning on quitting my job at the end of the year. And he quit it abruptly as soon as Foodie went lights out on her channel. So I don't know. Things are adding up to me. And I'm speculating and I'm dreaming and wishing.
And that government assistance will keep you terribly broke.
I don't think Foodie is about, like, all she wants out of Peetz is that they find a place and he gets them in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like, because that's what she did before when BB booted her, right? Is she reached out to Peetz and he got the townhouse. So I feel like that's all she wants is for him to use his name to get them in. Yeah.
Yes.
You know how she is. If I could just get in your house, right? And then she'll say, I'll pay the rent every month. And that's a good deal. She pays the rent and the utilities. Peetz will be able to salvage some of that money.
No, I'm not sure if I'll even bother with Ontario Works, but
now we're going to pick scabs on our face. Can we stop picking our face? These two are so much alike, it's ridiculous.
Does he have a perfume company?
My God, it went right into an instant rash. Uncle Phil will co-sign. I don't think she would, but she might. She's probably staying with that Uncle Phil. That's why Uncle Phil's on the Facebook. Can anybody help me find an apartment ASAP? Yeah, Dorella. Yeah. No, tax collector. They've already put her in a payment plan.
Some disability is better than none. Yeah, I mean, I will look into the options for like,
What?
For a little bit of extra money, just while I look for something else.
Like maybe Foodie YouTube? If you had to guess, you mean guess? What percentage would you give Foodie going back to Canada? The longer she stays off YouTube, the more in favor that she's in Canada. The longer she stays off of YouTube, the better the odds is that she's in Canada. Well, Net Detective, he probably would be on the spectrum, but it doesn't mean he's disabled, because I know 2 people, one of them is a family member with Asperger's, and very, very, very successful.
Check into mental facility.
I feel like if Peetz was doing something he loved, he would put his all into it. I do. But the problem is, he doesn't have any ambition. And he drinks tap water like a guppy. Womp. Womp. What's with you and Foodie Beauty and your nose and your face and your ears and your... Ah! I don't think Foodie would hide from the lol cow stuff, because if you didn't know, she was not only on the lol cow live, she was in their chat the next night after all that went down. She was in their chat the next night saying disgusting stuff. Because I don't know if you don't, do you know who Hakcha is? That's her name. Anyway, she went and started a fake crypto coin, right? And she, in 20 minutes, man, she made millions, and it was all a lie. It was all, I don't even know if the chick is hiding right now. But anyway, Foodie said in her comments, Hakta should have stuck to spitting on, let's just say, Frankenweens, but she didn't say Frankenweens, okay? So she was still in there being disgusting the next night. I think that's her true desire, is to be a part of some new show like Keemstar's gonna start, because she thinks he's gonna make her a millionaire. And I've noticed all those girls jumping through hoops because, you know what I'm saying? They think he's gonna make her a millionaire. So Foodie wanted to stay in Kuwait and be able to make money for Salah, but it all blew up in her face. Right? So now you ain't gonna tell Foodie what to do. And the dad might have stepped in and said, enough's enough. And she definitely got shut down from YouTube from somebody over there. So maybe it could even have been the government. So maybe she's going to go home. She's not going to give up her YouTube channel. No way, no how. She wants to go viral. It's always been her dream.
It works.
I know. I can't even... I don't like any of that stuff. I mean, I get it. They're all lulz cows. Yay. I can only handle one lulz cow, and that's Foodie. I can't even handle Amber Lynn, let alone Peetz.
It's an unemployment service. They try to help you find another job.
I know what she said, HD. Thank you. I just didn't want to say it out loud, but reading it's no problem. Of course she's on with sock accounts. She may be even in the background talking with Keemstar and his team. I mean, I actually think it's a good idea. They may start a show with her and Peetz. Who knows? Oh my God. But the problem, I think what happened is she don't like to be told what to do. And Keemstar will pop right in on your live stream and tell you what to do. And they're like, sorry, okay. I'm like, that wouldn't work for me. I'd be like, this ain't your shit. Get out of here. But you know what I mean? So I think Foodie may have got it in her head that she could create a show where she don't have to ask somebody for money. Because that's how Foodie is. Remember, she was going to do the Beezer show. She was going to do the Chantal show. She was acting out in OF. Yeah, so maybe she's trying to suck up some of their ideas, which is what she does, and create her own show. And the only way she can do that in Canada, because Salah doesn't play ball. And you can't do anything embarrassing over there. My God, I didn't even have to pause him for F's sake. Where are you?
Brooke knows him.
There you are. Well, and that's the reason, is because Foodie is unemployable. Physically, mentally, she is unemployable. She literally has to figure this shit out. And she already knows Kuwait is ruining her chances. So she has to make a decision, people.
Ask your viewers what they would do if you... Hey, Barbara. Ask your viewers what they would do if they quit their job today. I mean, like, you know, the things that they would do are things that I, like, probably will be looking into.
Like what, Pete? Why wouldn't you take your money and invest in something you could start from the ground floor? Like I said, could you find yourself a place where you could open like a collector's comic books, collectors this, collectors that? The problem with Peetz is he's got nothing. He has nothing. Peetz, that's your wheelhouse. You got all these collectible things. Why aren't you putting them in a store and getting more and just reinvesting? And you can sit there and talk comic shit all day to people. You could have your own library. What are you doing?
You know, unemployment, disability, maybe not, because disability, I think there's a lot that goes into it. Like, there's a lot of things you need to do to qualify for it. It takes, I'm pretty sure disability takes months.
Well, a food truck is not Peetz. Peetz only sits there and makes rice. You know what I'm saying? Right? He even boycotted Banquet, and that was his favorite microwave meals. You know what I'm saying? He even boycotted them. So, but Peetz, like, literally wants to talk to fellow nerds, right? He wants to talk to fellow nerds, like, walk around, show them the best comics, talk about it. That's Peetz. But Foodie will hold him back from life. She's got that power. She's probably got into his head when he was 16, right? We know this. And nobody has broke him away, right? And just kind of helped him get going. Why would his mom tell him to quit his job before a bonus? That don't even make sense.
To qualify for.
Dalen goes, we nerds do not claim Peetz. Fine. And trade. He could create a trade. He could open up an area where people can come in and play whatever the hell that shit is. Dungeons and Dragons, right? I mean, there is so much he could do and not do anything.
and then they start giving you like barely any money. There's someone named E.
Listen, you're 40. You do not, no, you're not, first of all, you're not going to live on any of that shit. You just got to find your wheelhouse, dude.
Is his last name Honda?
Yeah, like definitely, like that bookshop owner of, Big Bang Theory. He can create an area where people can play Dungeons and Dragons. He could create an area where they could have like live play of different games, right? But the cool part is it would give him the socialization that he needs, and people with like-mindedness. Do you see what I'm saying? But I don't know. You can't fix what he doesn't think is broke. Chantal and Foodie are not married. Period. The end.
Luigi Mansion guy is called E-Cat. Because E Honda is from Street Fighter.
They're always picking at their fake noses. Yeah, but if he's got 20 grand, right? Where he lives right now is cheap because he lives in some people's house, rents a bedroom. He could rent a very small space in some little, like, it's Cornwall, for F's sake. Just a small space. I don't know. I always like try to see, what people don't see when it comes to him being depressed. The only time he got depressed when he lived with Foodie is when she started staying over at He Who Shall Not Be Mentioned's house and left him there alone. And then his cat died. Well, that was the fault of both of them. But I'm just saying, like, he went into a deep depression. She wasn't there for him because Foodie's all about herself.
Well, I'm happy Honda did. No, his name was E Honda from Street Fighter. He's the sumo wrestler.
There may not be meds for the things he has going on. But I have met many people like them. And they do LARPing, which is live action role play. I've met a lot of people like him that people think are odd because they can't hold a normal job. But the things that they're passionate about, they can become wealthy. Elon Musk is odd. Like, you guys can't do that. You can't just be like, oh, well, he's entitled, he's weird, he's this, he's that. He just doesn't find people like him. Foodie's the only one like him. That's why he won't let go of her. He needs to find other people like himself instead of being in this room with the door shut. Yeah, he should have never went off his depression meds.
So, E Honda from Street Fighter?
I don't know if Foodie's on the spectrum. She don't seem like it. She's social. Peetz is not. Foodie's all about the social shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, with the YouTube and fighting with people and she seems more like an NPD to me.
eHarmony is a beautiful girl's name.
What's happening, Pete? We're gonna get to some real questions.
E Honda, Ryu, Ken, and Bison. He has a poop bun. Edmund Honda.
Yeah, Foodie's histrionic. Peetz is not. If Peetz gets mad, he goes from 0 to 100, and he can't seem to bring himself back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of a sensory thing with Peetz. Yesterday at the Walmart, a guy was checking me out, was apparently artistic or something like that, and he got so overwhelmed, he started beating himself in the face and ran off. That's sad.
Yeah, I thought his name was something like that.
What's circulating on Twitter? Me oh my. Let me go look. What did you say? Hold on. Everybody, hold on. What is circulating on the Twitter? I can't find it. Oh, there you go. I came in late and apologize if this is known. And Phyllis is asking for leads on apartments or rooms or for rent in Cornwall. Yeah, we already talked about it. Yep. It has been verified. Auntie's looking for rooms to rent. Yeah, Peetz even said himself, if he got tested, he probably is on the spectrum. Because somebody asked him in a chat once on Foodie's channel. They said, do you have Asperger's, or are you on this, or do you have Asperger's? And he said, if I was tested, I'm probably on the spectrum. He just didn't get tested.
Try putting my hair in a bun. I don't really know how.
Come on, Peetz.
Thank you for listening to my life updates. I appreciate you all. Of course, Jenna. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I know. When she said she was going home and then collected money, yeah, that didn't go well for her. Yeah, disability and stuff, especially at 40, man. You can't live on disability or shit like that. I mean, a lot of people are working and are not even collecting Social Security because they'll raise everything else, rent, food, but then they don't do a balance for the elderly. In fact, it's really bizarre the way they are treated after working their whole life and paying in. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always like the threat, and you're thinking, oh my God, it's like just another level of, what the fuck? So most people just work. You know what I mean? Most people would rather just work into their 70s or whatever. I know many people in their 70s still working because if they took Social Security, you should be given that and be able to work. I mean, you earned it, right? But it's just, another sense of F you. Well, that's what spectrum life is like, Laurel. That's what it's like. There's that side, and then there's the 0 to 100 side.
Idiot. Random retail job? Nah, I don't think I want to do, not sure I'd want
Exactly, Oranges. Oranges said, my dad had Asperger's. He was brilliant, hardworking, kind, and generous. He just couldn't express emotions of love. And then not able to control frustration or anger, which is why Peetz quit driving. And they have a hard time with jobs because of the issues with regulating. And it's definitely something you're not interested in. Because if you're interested in it and it's completely who you are, then you're not being trained and getting frustrated. You know it inside and out. Angel of Glass said, I have Asperger's. If I'm interested in something, it locks in on it and I want to know everything about it. Exactly my point. And that's why I said, if you don't have Asperger, anybody in your family, like, you want them to be treated like every normal human being, but it just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't.
I want to do retail. At least not a lot of places that I want to work retail. Like, not a lot of retail places I want to work.
He doesn't want to deal with the public.
Bookstore. Wouldn't mind working at a bookstore, but
because that's his wheelhouse. That's why I said, if he could rent a place and invest in himself, just a little store, people came in and talked about books, bought books. You know what I mean? He had little tournaments for people, like from 5 till 7 every Friday, and you had to pay $5. Like, anything that he could be interested in, he would do it full force and be happy.
other than that, there's not a lot of retail jobs that I feel like wish you well. Indeed, Carman. I have wine and I word vomit. That you do. I have water and I pee. That's me saying I gotta go pee.
Okay, toodle on, then. We don't need to know. They met in high school.
So I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, carry on. He mutes too when he pees. What's with these two? Do they scream when they pee? Why do they mute when they pee? Can't hear you in a bathroom, right? Not even a bookstore. He actually doesn't read real books. That's what I mean. Not a real bookstore. And whatever, you know, he's into comics and he's got boxes after boxes of comics. He could even let it, I don't even know, like he could trade and I don't know. But I have seen a lot of people that, you know, have went into things that interest them and they have flourished. Peetz needs someone to kick his ass into gear. Foodie's not that person. No, she's not. She's not. She is not that person. Oh, yeah, I forgot we could go forward. Just take a deuce, too, there. We're going to start picking at ourselves again.
I'll get married until they verify citizenship. Get a prenup. Hi, last Nashi.
No,
Thank you.
cannot excuse behavior of animal neglect. You should not own an animal if you are not mentally mature enough, just like you shouldn't have kids.
How am I feeling? Anxious for now. I think it'll take a few days before I stop feeling anxious about it.
You should feel anxious about it, especially if Foodie made promises to you and she bails on you again. And if she does, you better squawk like a bird. You better squawk like a bird and you better let everybody know. Like for real this time.
The Nashies heard me talking with them.
Because what she does is she rolls into somebody's life, she ruins it, and then their channels go to shit like yours did and other people's channels. She even destroyed Salah's channel. She is so afraid of anyone in her life being more successful on YouTube that she will find a way to destroy it. She tries that with the reaction channels, but real people in her life. How many of them have started a channel and she's ruined it? Shannon, Peetz, he who shall not be named, but whatever. He ruined his own channel. Salah, that's what she does.
Seems like it, Buttercup.
She's poison. That girl is poison.
Jacuzzi idea, ant farm. Are we gonna pay my rent? I mean, I got my inheritance, so.
Okay, you're not a millionaire there, Musk. It's 15 grand. How much is your rent in that bedroom?
I'll be good for a couple, like, I'll be able to use, like, you know, dip into that for a couple months. while I look for somewhere else. When I left my last job, it felt like porn.
Now, does that make sense to you? Oh, I can't with him.
Your pants taken off my shoulders.
Oh, they ran Shannon off. Foodie, yo mama. All they had to do was find her weakness and poke her hard enough. That's all they had to do. There you go.
Yes, I currently live in Cornwall.
Yeah, Foodie airs out everyone's skeletons, and I'm pretty sure, not that she's threatened Peetz, but Peetz is so loyal to her that he knows more about her, trust and believe. He's got more cards to hold than she does. Yeah, new vlog, how to burn through 15K with Peetz and Chantal. Hey, if Rev and Shani can burn through $750,000 in less than 3 years, 15K ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket, bitch. You can do that in 2 weeks with Uber Eats and the Weed Man.
Who passed? Who passed where?
Well, if his inheritance was from life insurance, there is no federal tax on that. There's no taxes on that. That's why this one guy, he said, don't create an estate for your kids. Create life insurance. Don't make your kids go through an estate court and all these courts with your assets. Just do life insurance for your kids, and they're not taxed on it. Yeah, inheritance is usually life insurance.
Oh, inheritance. My father. My dad died earlier this year. You pay rent with ants from the jacuzzi ant farm. Not sure how that would work.
And that's not even a bad idea. Let's say he does find a place for himself only, but that'd be stupid because he's already living in a place. He just doesn't like living there because, he has to go downstairs, use the kitchen, and he just doesn't like to. I think they're retired, so they're always home. They got a dog. He's not real fond of that, so he stays in his room. He needs to get out of there before he goes crazy. No, he rents a room from his mother's friend.
To pay rent. Just a new job. As far as new place goes,
What?
I'd want to be making more than I was making at the current at my last job. I'd want to be making a fair bit more.
I was looking up that remote, like, pet sitter employee kind of thing, and it was like $14 an hour. That's what I was getting out of it. It was like the average was $14 an hour. And it was in Canada, because I was looking up Canada.
Yeah, and 2 surgery. I blew through one out of us. Well, I mean, like, once I have a new job, I will probably try to invest whatever I have left. They should...
See, that don't even make sense. You should have been investing in something while you were working. You get a stupid 15 grand and you quit your job. Yay! Now I can sleep and play video games all day. Oh my God. You should be sleeping on your mom's couch, driving her crazy.
She was like, investing now. I need the money now. No longer current job yet. Any special visitors for Christmas? I mean, if any ghosts show up, I'm just going to tell them to go haunt somebody else. I'm going to tell them to haunt somebody with some actual fucking money and power.
That's the other thing about him. He gets really mad at corporate America. Like, he used to go on these rants because he gets angry at capitalism. He totally hates capitalism. But he's working for a company that created wealth out of capitalism. Like, so you obviously don't know what it means to take a stand against something. You could create your own small business and be proud of yourself instead of working for people who got wealthy from I can't with him. He's just jealous.
Yesterday, actually. I quit it last night.
I know, he would have done better investing the money and instead of quitting working. Might go for a burger.
That's the most safe money option? No.
Nancy, thank you for the membership. Thank you. You're appreciated. And welcome, new member. Oh my God,
No.
Peetz, you're making me want to pull my hair out of my body. I gotta see if he does. And then people are in there going, is living with your mom to save money an option? He had a job. His mother even talked him into quitting it. Why? Does his mom think 15 grand is sustainable living? Oh my God.
I know I probably won't get welfare. Like I said, it's something we'll be looking into.
Thank you, Pixie Dragon. I'm much better today.
Teach English online?
I don't know, Miss Such and So. Are you frozen?
Like, those are things that I will, like, look into. Beyond that, I mean, honestly, from what I remember...
What?
From what I remember, it actually takes a little bit of time. Like, from what I remember...
It's his glitching, by the way.
From what I remember, it actually takes a little bit of time for you to start getting any money through welfare, unemployment, anything like that.
That is not going to happen. And if it did, disability in the United States takes lawyers because they will keep denying you and denying you and denying you, even if you have a disability. Like straight up doctors, tests and records. It still takes a lawyer to get it in the United States. They will just deny you and deny you without a disability lawyer. Everything works hand in hand. Everybody's getting paid, right? So, Peetz, I don't know how it works in Canada, but you are looking for a long time.
Become a mime.
And just the fact that you made this stupid live stream about how you quit your job because you got a dumb inheritance, right there, you're going to get denied.
So, I'm not really planning on being out of work long enough for it to really be an issue.
What was your goal, Peetz? To find a better job? Why didn't you look for a better job while you still worked and got your bonus and all that good shit? And then put in your notice after you get your bonus cashed and in your hand, then put in your notice and have another job lined up. I mean, you are like Foodie. You are impulsive, you're in the moment, and then you're going to get mental illness from the decisions that you make.
Month and a half.
You got a whole 4 weeks to figure this shit out before you're broke. Genius level. Genius. Well, and the fact, yeah, he doesn't have some lingering illness, disability. He's going to get denied.
Tax on that money? It's already taxed, I think.
You should look into that, Peetz, before you do something dumb like quit your job. Make sure that your inheritance was like from not your dad's savings account, but actually from like life insurance or something.
Like, I'm pretty sure the money I got was like already taxed. Still alive, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, nothing else to do. Yeah, I mean, I expect that I'll have another job within a couple months. I don't imagine it'll take much more than that to find another job.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. It's my impression that Canadians retire much earlier than Americans. Peetz could retire in 15 years. Oh, really? Probably. Let's go on and see if anything comes out of this.
Yo, customer service type job again.
Oh my God, still talking about a job. Why did you quit your job? You saw that you got fired.
Start putting that money away until I went back to school. Fuck no.
Well, he won't go back to school.
Honestly, I just wasn't particularly good at school.
That's what I said. Foodie Beauty can eat through your 15K so quick. He knows that. He maxed out his credit cards because she was unemployed, but she was getting an unemployment check. And Peetz was maxing out his credit cards just to keep her happy. She said that out of her own mouth.
Like, I'm not a good student. Like, I'm not a good student. I'm just like, it's just, I'm really not.
Why?
So.
Takes practice to be a good student. Dedication. Hard work. And my one family member that has Asperger's went through a full-on 6 years of college. So I don't believe that. To qualify for retirement benefits in Canada, you must be at least 65 and have been a Canadian resident for at least 10 years after age 18. There you go.
You'd be the older classmate. A better job. I mean, not even necessarily a better job, just a job that doesn't crush my soul quite so much.
Peetz, I don't know if anybody told you what adulting is. It's called crushing of the soul. Like, for real. Welcome, Sandy Toes, to the Willies. It's called life. It's what you make out of it. I don't know what you were told life was going to be. I don't know what lies Foodie told you. We just make a show on YouTube. We don't ever have to work. We can stay up all night. We can order out all day. You can play on your computer all day long, and we'll just stay up all night and sleep all day. If Foodie was the one in your head for the last 23 years, I hate to tell you this. I hate to tell you this. That's not reality. That's her Delulu land. Ouch.
Nature, not top avoidance.
Yeah, life's what you make it, Pete.
Our good father would steer you in the right direction. And my father decided that he...
That's Pete's Wi-Fi, by the way.
Didn't really want to be active in my life, so...
He's got daddy issues. His dad didn't have anything to do with him. So that can be brutal. That's probably why Peetz and Foodie bond so well. They can both use it as a crutch.
Let me be your internet daddy. No. I'm aware, Iorna. What about a manga store?
Exactly, Miss Laurie. Anybody that went through that shit. Listen, that was common. Divorce was like over 50-some% in the 60s and 70s. So, yeah, God, there were so many kids that grew up with a single parent. Get out of here.
What about a manga store? I don't even read manga.
I don't even know what manga is. Oh my God. Should we go back to watching them eat? We're not getting any nuggets out of this one. Here we go. Mama and dad, Mama and her son.
No. No. Some people like it with like a crusty, nice crusty bread is good too. But I don't know, just plain white Wonder Bread
Nah.
for me is with stew. Whew, hot.
I don't find it too hot, honestly.
Well, get used to the way she looks, because if she rips off the hijab, minus the ponytail, that's what you're going to get. But I'd rather see that than her face at 10 centimeters.
And so is Peetz.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Neither one of them can adult separately, but they can semi-adult together. There he is with his damn tap water again.
In case y'all forgot what water looks like.
I'd like to forget what chewed up food looks like in your donkey teeth mouth, so let's swallow our food first. Please, thank you. Yeah, more like 15 centimeter dilation. Yeah.
Did it catch his meow? Did Sanders make a noise?
She can't hear anything over her jaw clicking, Peetz, but I heard it.
Trying to eat my treat. He stopped. Yeah, every once in a while I just crave a good...
I never understand how he rolls his food up into his upper gums in front of his teeth. It blows my mind. Look, watch this potato. I need you to watch this potato. Don't watch her a minute. She just watches his food. But I want to see how we... Anybody ever roll their food to behind their front lip? Watch this.
He stopped.
Watch it.
Yeah, every once in a while
See, it comes up in here.
I just crave a good stew, you know?
Nobody taught him how to use his molars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, stew's good.
He's leaving the meat for last because Foodie don't know how to cook in a frickin' Instapot. She just eating a loaf of bread. She fucking working all around the meat. You ever seen Peetz cook? Listen, Foodie looks like fucking Chef Pierre compared to how Peetz cooks.
So, sometimes it's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
Really? Should we talk about the Frankenweenie? What do you mean? Sometimes it ain't about the size. It's how we use it. I can't believe she just said that. Knowing what she's dealing with the Frankenweenie. Yeah, honey, sometimes it is about the size.
That's what women always say. They're always lying.
Yeah, but Peetz, she said, Peetz can get it on. Peetz has got the dong. Peetz can get it on. He's got the dong. Don't you remember that? She ain't singing that about, you know who over there. This was her skinny Eric, yeah.
Beauty bite.
Good God, what are they eating now? See, all she ever wanted was a man to film mukbangs with. She couldn't get BB to do it. Nods wouldn't do it anymore. And then you got, Salah won't eat with her. Peetz is the only one that follows a damn script.
Gotta open wide for that sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
What is she eating? A blooming onion? Oh, what is it?
I gotta go wider than my mouth can even open.
Mmm. That's good. But hi, Sam.
Look at her. She always watches his food. She's food aggressive. She's a chihuahua.
Is it good?
And then Pete started eating in his room with the door shut. Is it good? Let me take a bite. Is it good? Look at her.
Yeah.
You better get a tighter grip on that. Look at her. I can keep pausing this and she'll always be looking at his food.
Remember when we clipped his nails? He was a good boy.
He was.
Is she eating a blooming onion?
He was a good boy that time.
Oh, when you actually took salmon to get his nails cut? Okay.
This must have been a huge onion, eh?
Oh, she is eating a blooming onion. That's meant for a table of 4. Oh. Nasty. She gonna be blowing those onion farts all night with a side of grease. No way.
Beauty bite.
The fuck? And dessert? Between the two of you, these food sounds are nasty.
Good.
What in the actual fuck are we doing on a Saturday?
But if I'm gonna critique, it might just be my personal taste. Too much icing sugar and not enough Nutella.
Nutella's gross. They put Nutella, icing, and bananas. What? What, on pizza dough? And you're eating something else? That is nasty.
Let's try a bite. Got just some bread here.
What is it?
I don't know how cats do it. They poop and they get all this energy. Me, after a good poop, I just want to take a nap.
You two are a match made in heaven. How do you not see this, Foodie?
Yep. They get the zoomies.
Mm-hmm.
The bread is nice and soft. Garlic dip.
I don't know where she puts it on. She ate the appetizer, then the dessert, and now what? That 3 pieces of folded pizza dipping in ranch? Now she, you know what? She's too much. Every sense of the word. She pretended to tolerate Peetz, you know, when he got them a place to live, and she was grateful, but she was short grateful, you know what I mean? That only lasted until she decided she she needed a relationship and she could do better than Peetz, right? So, yeah, she was his best friend for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then she just left him there to rot with no car, nothing.
Very creamy. Mm.
Peetz over there eating the rest of that onion. Yep. When Foodie eats, it is the weirdest sound in her mouth. It's kind of like something's about to bubble and boil. You know what I mean? It's got the weirdest sound. Listen to it. Listen. It's like she's swallowing while she's chewing. It's bizarre. Look at Peetz.
That's really good. Alright.
I guess.
The fries are good?
Yeah.
And Peetz is having
And I get
nuggets.
my nuggets
This one should put the green screen up.
in barbecue sauce.
Peetz is having nuggets and fries.
I told you they have the best energy together. It's so stupid. She keep adding these new characters that can't stand her. Makes me want to slam my head into a wall, pretty much. Or
Dip that.
never eat again.
Dip that. Okay.
Okay. You so excited? How many burgers you got there? 1, 2. Wait. We got one in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's got to be more than that. All Peetz is eating is chicken nugs. Funny.
Beauty bite.
How many bites until she can inhale a cheeseburger?
I'm going to try not to drink too much either. Just a sip if I need it.
There you go. Make more room in those 4 stomachs. There's more than 5 burgers, that's all I know.
Yeah. If I can finish all these, I'll be surprised.
I wouldn't be.
If you reach like 8, I'll start cheering you on.
He said, if you eat 8, I'll start cheering you on. How many did you order? 10?
Just gotta take it one bite at a time.
See, he's like a cheerleader. He's a coach.
Coke.
Oh, it was the 10 burger challenge. Did she accomplish it?
Cheeseburgers and Coke. Best combo.
Diet Coke.
That's 2 burgers.
She got 2 down, 8 more to go.
You getting full yet?
No.
What? What? Yeah, this is cannibalism at this point. When a cow eats a cow.
Fried onions is so strong, like they smell up your entire fridge. Even in a baggie.
She's still watching his nuggets. She got 10 burgers in front of her.
Would you like one?
Look at her.
What, a burger?
Mm-hmm.
No, thanks. I don't like cheeseburgers, remember?
Yes, you could scrape it. You don't ever want a bite of anything I have.
I wouldn't either.
You're just like a person that doesn't like that. Huh?
Pretty much. Too finicky.
I hear you, Peetz. I'm finicky too, but I wouldn't be eating those fucking nasty McDonald's chicken nuggets.
You are who you are.
Yep.
Yeah?
Need to watch that thing.
Is it good?
What, that series?
Wait a minute. What were those bangs she had? What is this? What in the hell is that?
Need to watch that thing.
Did she try to cut herself bangs? I can guarantee you, if you, whatever size she is there, which I'm guessing was the 400, 402, is the size she is now.
Is it good?
What, that series? Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
Wait.
What? Why? Oh, she always plays with her weird hair. That is not a wig. That is her hair. Did she try to cut bangs?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Burger number 4. And 4th episode.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
Yep, so that's number 4.
No?
Nah.
Imaginary girlfriends?
Only kind I've ever had.
Hey, what am I?
I think Foodie was the only girlfriend he's ever had.
I'm kidding. Nah.
So?
Yes?
People found you were a very funny butler yesterday. Waiter.
I was a waiter.
I showed my grandmother the video today, and I forgot about the part where you said tits. And she was like, "You can't put that in a video, can you?"
No, she cheated on Peetz with BB.
I said, "If you only heard my TMI stories."
She was with Peetz since they were like 16 or 17 years old. They were engaged to be married. They lived together before they lived together again in the villa. I don't eat McDonald's anymore. It's nasty.
2. Like without the cheese, you mean?
My God, she's on number 7. There's only 3 there.
2. Maybe 3.
These are really good, though, honestly.
Pizzas are doormat. She wipes her feet on him, and shakes him off and cleans him up when she feels like it, but mostly wipes her feet on him.
So that new Bill and Ted 3 is out. I think this weekend, is it? Might be up to that.
Yeah, he gave her a ring and he was engaged to her, yeah. And she has no idea what even happened to the ring.
The original movies, yeah?
Nope.
They look dumb.
They look fun.
Did you want to watch them?
No. No, probably not my kind of movie, but they look like they're fun movies. I can understand why people enjoy them. I can understand why they're popular.
There is no better Diet Coke in the world, or Coke product period in the world, than McDonald's for soda or fountain. Let me tell you why. Because even the gas stations and all the other places, they use those plastic bag They go in the machine. And McDonald's is the only one that uses the aluminum, I believe, which makes the Coke products hit way different. Because I had to learn that. Why everybody craves like McDonald's fountain soda. And their Dr. Pepper is top notch. Yep, it's because they use the metal or aluminum instead of the plastic bags. Anywho, what a fun little matinee we had today. Did we not? I keep forgetting how good their Diet Coke is. Oh, their fountain Diet Coke. I've only had water today, so I'm like, now I want one. I will whip through there and get myself a soda. Because I like fountain soda better than any soda. And they have the best. Like, you will suck down a large and not even think about it. It doesn't have that heavy taste to it. Hello, hello, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Yes. Get it Ubered to you. No. Ubered. I have never Ubered food. Ever. I have gone out in sleet, snowstorms, blizzards, ice rinks. No. Thank you. Canisters, thank you. It's canisters instead of plastic bags. Now that you know that, I don't care where you go. If you're going to get a fountain soda, you just go to the Mickey D's. You did when you broke your ankle. No, I can understand that. I've never done it either. I just wouldn't pay the extra. She Ubered a soda to her house. Amberlynn Reed? Oh, yeah, absolutely. My God. It's too dangerous for her to go out. For real. Amberlynn? Yeah, it's too dangerous. For her to, drive. It's too dangerous for her to walk. Especially off a curb. Even on a sidewalk. I've always loved water. Now I'm older. And you have wine on the weekend. There you go. That is ridiculous for soda. If you do get it with no ice, then it makes it 2 sodas. Oh my God. So that's all I've got. I mean, Foodie's still absent. I love it. I love the mystery of all this. Peetz, I feel like we're able to at least create a story until she goes live again. I think she's, I don't think she's actually, I love when people, I think Foodie will remain in Kuwait for 1 more year. That's my guess. And I'm going on record saying she's not back in Canada yet. Okay. If you have to go on record, I'll take a screenshot. I get so many comments. And here's my opinion. I am saying over and over, I'm dreaming out loud. You are listening to the ramblings of an old person. It ain't that deep. Should just, even if I put a poll up, they still roll on to other, don't even take the poll. There's there's 7,000 of you and 1 of me. What happened to FFG? I have no idea. Was he who shall not be mentioned or named able to take her down for a week? I have never seen her ignore a Friday night. Did anybody on the Twitter, did she say anything on Twitter? Because I'm going to tell you, when Foodie took me for a week, I was right on the Twitter. Check this bitch out. I even made a short on TikTok. I let everybody know. I let everybody know. Foodie struck me down. Go cuss her out. Right? Her Twitter's suspended. She's on Twitch. Did she say anything on Twitch? Whatever. What do you mean she's sitting on a strike? You're making shit up. She's down till Wednesday. I didn't think he did, P-Day. Nope. You know, I'm cynical. I'm cynical. Like, okay. I'm not going to say anything because I'll whistle in Beetlejuice and I'm not in the mood. I ain't even playing lol cow games. But I kind of see what's going on. Just saying. Couldn't do a girl solid, eh? She's sitting on a frickin' strike. Damn it. Yeah, because she's got a Franchi Twitter. Her French fry girl one's down, but she's, there's just an account, Franchi. You think? Yeah, I know. I kept saying, I tell people don't listen to me. There's like, shut up, old lady, right? When I say, don't even say his freaking name. First of all, I don't care what comes out of what he's been doing. He's waiting. He's the one that put it out so he could take you down. He put it out to the public so he could take you down. I've said this forever about him. Yeah, right, Jamie. Guess not. Yeah, so there's that. Whatever. Just now, did you guys learn anything? I don't care. I don't care what comes forward that he's done. He is no longer part of any stories. He done, son. Beetlejuice should be avoided like toxic waste, and don't say it 3 times in a row. Oh. Yeah. He was actually, do you know what he actually was able to, so it's somebody else working, never mind. It's somebody else that wants to see the reaction channels go down. Can I say that? Because he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that power. He don't. Necessita knows what I'm talking about. Tizzy's like definitely knows. So we're just going to leave it there. It is what it is. And it's, it is what it is. No. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. I don't want any part of it. And I am well aware of his intentions. And that's why I said, if you react to Foodie, just react to Foodie. You can add Peetz in there, but once you start getting romanticized is when your radar should go up. That's all I gotta say. Truth. Stick around and watch. No idea, Freedom Deep. Not keeping an eye. Nope. Don't care about any of that. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You guys are curious. You can reach out to these people. Foodie Beauty showed him. And D, please. Dot. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, let's talk about Chantal. Thank you. What about Chantal moving? What about Chantal moving? You're hoping she's on a plane to Canada. Me too. Thank you, Necesita. What about her moving? Everybody ready for... Does everybody think Foodie's going home? I do. Sorry, but I do. I don't care what you say. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but she is burning all her bridges in Kuwait. And she don't make the money to back it up. Now, you can go run over there and talk smack, making 20 grand a month. They'll be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It should be all, here's a chicken for you, here's a chicken for you, to all the people that let her be who she wants to be in Kuwait. But she ain't making that money. She ain't making that money. When you gotta, you can't even go get a coffee and shit anymore, and your channel's going downhill, what do you think she's gonna pick? What do you think she's gonna pick? She's gonna pick to build her channel. Because she could end up stranded in Kuwait. She could end up losing it all. If she's fine with that, well then, it was nice knowing you, sweetheart. Nice knowing you. We'll just move along. Nothing to see here. I would be shocked if she's being forced to move. Somebody on Twitter said they sent a video and of pigs to Salah. Yes, we heard about that. Yep. And that's when I think all hell broke loose. Foodie could have been given one last chance to act proper, correct? Right? Yeah. You think she's home? Well, I know Auntie all of a sudden. Peetz quit his job. Auntie's asking anybody if they know an apartment for rent or a room. A room? You think Foodie is going to share a kitchen with anybody? Well, she might. She might look at their snack cupboard and see if it's worth her while. She's in a food coma, all right? She at the outhouse. Oh, her and Auntie are just like Cheech and Chonging it up. Laughing their ass off. Probably at this live stream. Yeah, I can't see Foodie renting a room. Nope. That's why she gonna be bugging Peetz. How many days ago was Auntie looking for that for a room to rent? Because all of a sudden Peetz is making some moves. Yeah, she don't have her key anymore, and she can't stream at her mom's. You like my new ring? This is Mr. Tiggs, Mama's boy. Foodie doesn't want to follow someone else's rules of their home. The bathroom situation, the kitchen situation. No, that ain't happening. She probably can get that Kia back. I think she did it like if you ever want it back, just pay me what, I gave you kind of thing. She gets paid like Monday. You think she'd rent a room for a month? I think she'd rent a hotel room for a month, but not in someone's house. I don't think she got rid of the Kia. That's what I think. I don't think she got rid of Sam either. I do too, have a see, Mom. Absolutely. Yay, Leon. I can't wait to see him. You better send me pics. 3 new rings. All right, I'm going to piss off. Go hang out with Mr. NOmadness. Listen, guys, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can all have, just enjoyable day. Have an enjoyable day. If anything pops off, I'm your girl. Listen, I got nothing to do all weekend. You cancel cable for Foodie? Foodie, get to work. Tizzy Dawn? Okay. Why are you out? What did Tizzy say? Why is she out? No, Phyllis posted a page that looked for apartments. Looked for apartments for the homeless? What? I don't understand it. Maybe another retro tonight? I don't know, maybe. Let's see how bored I get. Hubby's working on the Jeep. Oh, okay, you looked. Get to baking some Christmas cookies. No, I don't eat that shit. I baked them for little man, but I don't bake them for myself. No more baking in my house. One day ago. Okay. She is technically homeless. Maybe a retro. All right, we'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on the community post. All right, guys. You have a good day. Have fun. And happy holidays. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and being here and hanging out. And I will see you guys either later or I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.